Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our World Tutorial. 8:33 a.m. Friday, October 31st, 2025. Halloween, happy Halloween, yay! And TGIF, happy TGIF. And a couple quick facts. This is a Urban Legends and Trivia channel. And since I'm 62, was born in 1963, I'll give you three quick facts. Number one, back in those days in the 60s, Halloween wasn't really a big deal, especially for adults. We had Halloween week, which started October 25th to the 31st. And in school, we'd pull out the construction paper and coloring crayons, and we'd make Halloween designs. That was about it. And you really didn't even talk about Halloween that much till Halloween Day, unless it was on a weekend up to then. But and you'd sing some songs and that, but it wasn't that big a deal. Yeah, it's huge now. Fact number two, we would trick or treat with pillowcases a lot of times instead of those plastic pumpkins. And boy, we load them up. We go out from like 5 to 9, 4 hours straight. And, back then kids rode their bikes a lot, and we were in good shape. And we filled those bags with candy. And third, we used to sing this song back in school. Everybody used to sing it. If my age, they know it. You go, Halloween is coming, Halloween is coming, boo! And you sneak up on people and you do that, and that was supposed to scare them. So it doesn't seem so scary now. But anyway, there's your three facts. So watch out for Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger today. So let's go with Ghost. We did Ghoul yesterday, got in 3. I'll review that in a minit. So H and O are in the puzzle, but tan, so not in those respective positions. Let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. I'll just write it in the description for to memorize. ETAOIN SHRDLUC H. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, ETAOIN SHRDLUC SH. So the next 5 most common letters, EAINH in that order. R. We've already used the H. So now let's make a word with these 2 letters and 3 of these letters. So start with the H. H-O-E-H-O-A. H-O-A-R-D. Hoard. Like to hoard items. Okay, if we don't find anything better, that's pretty good. H-O-I. Hoist. No, I can't use that. O-O-R-A. Orange. 6 letters. Gotta have an H anyway. Okay. Not seeing much at all. So hoard. Not great, but it uses 2 of those letters. And the D fairly common, so in my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. So, whoa, that's huge. That's huge. All tan, but we got 4 letters, so not in those respective positions. But that's sort of like an anagram now. Just rearrange the letters. We got a good chance to get it in 4, maybe 3. Let's, after the second guess, a good time to review your vowels. A, we use E and I haven't used yet. We used O, U and Y still in the word. I don't think there's a third vowel, but let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. E-T-A-O-I-N SHRDLUC S-H-R-D-L-U. The next 5 most common letters, left to right. So now let's make a word with these 4 letters and 1 of these letters. So something's going to jump out. So can't start with the H. How about if it starts with the O? O-R-A-H-O-H-A-R-O. No. How about start with the A? A-H-A-H. Ahoy, matey! A-O. Aorta. Can't have the H. A-R-O-A. Aroma. Aroma or armor. A-R-O-M-O-R. Aroma or armor. So the aroma uses a double A. Armor uses a double R. Not thrilled with either of them. But, oh, you have an H though. Aroma or armor. Okay. And then with the U. A, what in the world is this word? R-H-O-A. Huh. So, at this point, the dogs are barking at the squirrels out there. See, at this point, what we can do is we can make a word with 3 of the 4 letters, since I can't find anything here, and I try to keep these down to 5 minutes. So, armor is a pretty good choice there, because the double R, that R is common. Which sounds more likely than aroma with the A and the A on each end. So armor is not bad. So, whoa! Thought we had it for a second with that green. Hey, so now, well, heck, we should be able to get this. I mean, what else could it be here? So you've got, okay, we got to have the H. See what we did? We got the 3 letters, and then we got the H to plug in here. So A-H blank O-R. A-H blank O-R. I don't know anything there. A blank H-O-R. A blank H-O-R. Okay, A-H blank O-R. A hooer. A hooer. A hour. So no, A-H must be here. So A blank H-A-R, A blank H-O-R, what the heck? A, so let's go through the alphabet here. A, B, H-O, oh. Die. So some of your good players laughing. Okay, so the dogs were barking at the squirrels. That's my excuse. Okay, so a fitting word for Halloween, you abhor Michael Myers. Okay, so we got it for, that's the goal of the system. Is you get rid of the common letters and you get it by the third or fourth guess, about 7 out of 10 times. So we got it. Yesterday, I'll give away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 was, we started with ghoul, and then we went to light, and then we went to lathe. That was the answer. L-A, see, the lathe caught me on saying answer. Lathe, L-A-T-H-E, like a wood lathe. So that's it. Happy Halloween, and don't eat too much candy and sugar. And we'll see you for the weekend tomorrow, November 1st. Wow. Bye.